Good morning, friends, family, and honored guests. I am MK Wonderan, class advisor for MKA School Class 1824, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies today. On behalf of Captain Ray and Training Center Yorktown, we would like to thank you for taking time to come out for this important occasion. There are many rewarding and significant moments in every Coast Guard career, and today we will witness one of the most distinctive, the completion of A School. During this ceremony, I encourage you to take pictures to capture this very special day. Please feel free to stand up and move about for your photos. Please rise for the arrival of the official party. At this time, I would like to introduce the members of the official party. Chief Graham, advisor for MK 1824, Training Center Yorktown. Master Chief Machinery Technician Jonathan Crawley, Machinery Technician School Chief, Training Center Yorktown. Master Chief David Dolphin, Command Master Chief. Commander Amalia Boyer, Chief Training Engineering and Weapons Branch. Commander Victor Galgano, Chief Training Division. And Captain Scott Ray, Commanding Officer, Training Center Yorktown. Please remain standing. While in training, every class is presented with a guidon to distinguish between courses of training and class number. MK classes carry a pennant embossed with a rating symbol, the COG. Class 1824's guidon, carried by Fireman Tillett, flew the red banner to distinguish them from other classes. Over the 13 weeks of training, classes have the opportunity to earn streamers to identify accomplishments. MKA Class 1824, forward, march. Inboard face. Will the guests please be seated? Class 1824, seats. As of today, MKA Class 1824 has earned the following streamers. The Brown Streamer, identifying 1824 as a senior class in Machinery Technician A School. The Red Streamer, identifying a class which all students have passed the Coast Guard's Advanced Leadership Program. The Yellow, Blue, and Orange Streamers, identifying academic excellence. At 3 milestones, Class 1824 was academically assessed, and at each milestone, the class maintained an average GPA above 90%. The Purple Streamer, or Barracks Inspection Streamer, identifies a class who successfully received all passing reviews of their weekly barracks inspections. The Light Blue Streamer, or Community Service Streamer, identifies class that had over 50% participation in a community project. To earn this streamer, MKA 1824 participated in the National Park flag removal after Memorial Day and also marched in the 4th of July parade in Yorktown. At this moment, I'd like to say a special thank you to the following personnel for being with us today. Ms. Adrienne Kupietz and Chief Richard Powell, would you please stand? Ms. Kupietz and Chief Powell served as sponsors for MKA 1824. Thank you for being positive role models for the students. I would like to take a moment to explain our rating specialty, history, and some of the topics these graduates completed throughout A school. Machinery technician, or MK for short, is an enlisted rating that is responsible for the operation, maintenance, and repair of cutters, small boats, vehicles, and other various machinery and equipment throughout the service. MKs fulfill boat crew member, boarding team member, boarding officer, engineering watchstanding positions, and potentially engineering petty officers within the fleet. The rating was formed in 1973 after the merger of engineman, machinist mate, and boiler technician. This is the Coast Guard's second largest rating, making up 15% of the entire enlisted workforce and are stationed at 90% of all Coast Guard units. MK School is designed to give students the skills and knowledge they need to perform as technicians and lead as petty officers in the fleet. During this 13-week course, our students are taught principles of theory, operation, maintenance, repair, and troubleshooting the mechanical, auxiliary, and electrical systems. Some of the following topics are covered during this course: mechanical skills, centrifugal pumps, hydraulics, basic electricity, air conditioning and refrigeration, outboard engines, maintenance and requisition supply procedures, and internal combustion engines. In addition to their technical training, students are presented with the leadership fundamentals through the Coast Guard's Apprentice Leadership Program. This 3-day course is designed to provide leadership and administrative training to apprentice-level personnel. While the primary objective of MKA School is to deliver skilled technicians out to the fleet, all graduates also receive the following semester hour credits as recommended by the American Council on Education: 3 semester hours in outboard engine propulsion systems, hydraulic systems, electrical and electronic troubleshooting and repair, and 6 semester hours in diesel engines. At this time, I would like to welcome Machinery Technician School Chief, Master Chief Jonathan Crawley, to the podium.
Thanks, MK1. So a special welcome to old shipmates. Thanks, sir, for coming. And to new shipmates, senior, thank you very much for coming. And welcome to all the family and friends. Y bienvenidos a las personas de El Salvador, a nuestra familia. And welcome everybody else into our family. This is the MK family, the Coast Guard family as a whole. 1824. Are you guys ready to advance? Wow. So, thumbs up? Fair enough. All right, yeah, let's move on with that. That was exciting. MKA class, 1824, attend hut. Outboard, face, post. Inboard, face. I would like to take it a few minutes to explain to the family and friends what is about to take place. All these students are graduating as machinery technicians today, and they will be advanced to 3rd class petty officer. In the Coast Guard, 3rd class petty officer is the first pay grade that an enlisted member can wear collar devices. As petty officers, you are expected to take on a greater role as leaders within the Coast Guard. And at this time, I would like to invite anyone who is participating in the pinning of the collar devices to please join by standing with the graduates, but do not start the pinning process. When you hear the words, I do appoint them machinery technicians 3rd class, please go ahead and place the collar devices on your graduates. I'll say that again. When you hear the words, I do appoint them machinery technicians 3rd class, go ahead and place the collar devices on your graduates. I would like to now invite Captain Scott Ray to the podium.
Okay, I'll wait for everyone to get in place. Looks like we're getting close. Okay. All right. Uniformed personnel, attention to advancement. To all who shall see these presents greetings, know ye that reposing special trust and confidence in the fidelity and abilities of these Coast Guardsmen, I do appoint them machinery technicians, 3rd class petty officers in the United States Coast Guard to rank as such from the 16th day of August, 2024. These appointees will therefore carefully and diligently discharge the duties of the grade to which appointed, by doing and performing all manner of things thereunto pertaining. And I do strictly charge and require all personnel of lesser grade to render obedience to appropriate orders. And these orders and these appointees are to observe and follow such orders and directions as may be given from time to time by superiors acting according to the rules and articles governing the discipline of the Armed Forces of the United States of America. Given under my hand at Yorktown, Virginia, the 16th day of August in the year 2024, signed, Scott A. Ray, Captain, Commanding Officer, U.S. Coast Guard Training Center, Yorktown, Virginia. Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations. Will the guests please be seated? Class 1824, inboard, base, post. Inboard, base, seats. Commander Boyer and Master Chief Carley, would you please do the honor of assisting with the presentation of class awards? We would now like to recognize our international students. From the Malaysian Coast Guard, Chief Khairul Imran bin Mar Aris and Petty Officer Muhammad Akmal Ashraf bin Zulkifli, front and center. These international students had not only met the MKA school's curriculum challenges, which is not an easy feat, they had accomplished this while simultaneously dealing with sometimes difficult language, cultural, and service differences. Congratulations. You may be seated. I would now like to recognize the members who volunteered for the drill team. Drill team members are also required to practice weekly and perform at various official functions, such as retirements and community events. MK3 Zografaki, front and center. This is to certify that MK3 Zografaki served with distinction as a member of the Engineering and Weapons School drill team, continuing the long line of men and women who fostered the military tradition and heritage of the United States Coast Guard. Signed, A.D. Boyer, Commander, United States Coast Guard. You may be seated. During the course of training, the students participate in a physical fitness program. I would like to recognize the following members for their efforts. MK3 Lugo Okendo and MK3 Terpstra, front and center. MK3 Terpstra was voted by his class to receive the most inspirational certificate for inspiring his classmates to participate in the physical fitness activities. MK3 Lugo Okendo is awarded the certificate for most fitness points. This certificate is awarded in recognition of achieving the highest standards while participating in a wellness program during Machinery Technician A School, presented this 16th day of August, 2024, signed A.D. Boyer, United States Coast Guard. MK3 Lugo Kendo, you may be seated. We will now recognize our class officers. The class advisors select these members during the first days of school. These individuals are the direct link between the class and their chain of command. Class leader, MK3 Terpstra. Class yeoman, MK3 Dakota. Class master at arms, MK3 Perry, front and center. You are commended for your superb achievements while at Coast Guard Training Center, Yorktown. While attending Machinery Technical School, you not only did an exceptional job completing this rigorous course, but also served as class officers. As a class officer, you demonstrated superb leadership and communication skills by ensuring that all students were kept constantly aware of Tracing Yorktown policies, procedures, and regulations. Class attitude and adherence to standards were exceptional and surpassed the class leader's expectations. Your dedication to duty and proactive team building technique reflect highly upon yourself in the engineering and weapons school, and is in keeping with the highest traditions of the United States Coast Guard. Congratulations on a job well done. Signed, A.D. Boyer, Commander, United States Coast Guard. MK3 Terpstra and MK3 Dakota, you may be seated. I would now like to invite Captain Ray to join us at the podium. For each class, we have an exceptional student who completes all 13 weeks of school with the highest performance achievement. This certifies that MK3 Perry of MKA Class 1824, by attaining the highest performance achievement, has been distinguished as the class honor graduate. Along with the certificate, MK3 Perry's name will be added to the honor graduate plaque in the MK School Museum. Congratulations. Hey, you may be seated. MK3 Terpstra, it is now your opportunity to address the class.
They're serious about that. I'd like to start by thanking all of our friends, family, guests, Captain, all of our commanding officers, our advisors, and our sponsors. So apparently they lost my speech, so I'm gonna wing it for you guys. The gist of it is, it's been a challenging, 13 weeks? We've all been through some hard lessons that I don't think any of us expected to get, especially while we were at a school for the military. We've had challenges personally and during classes, but we worked through them together. We've come together as a class, mainly in these last 5 weeks, gone out go-karting, paintballing. We traded everything that made us MKs for something that made us a little more like people. I think that the most important thing we're able to take away from A School is that no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, everything's got a bigger purpose, and this is just one small step towards us meeting that larger purpose. Hopefully, while we're out in the fleet, I know every single person in this class is gonna accomplish great things. I know that eventually I'm gonna see a captain somewhere in this group, and we're gonna help a lot of people. We're gonna do a lot of good things, and more than anything, I think we're gonna stay in contact, keep it like a family. So, thank you, everybody, and thank you to all our advisors who pushed us to be better, pushed us to do the right thing even when nobody was watching. Thank you.
Thank you, MK3 Terpstra. We will now present the graduation certificates. Captain Ray and official party, would you please assist us with the presentation of graduation certificates? Class 1824, attention. As a reminder to all the guests, please feel free to stand up and move about for your photos to capture this special day. MK3 Brandon Terpstra, Coast Guard Cutter Midget, Honolulu, Hawaii. MK3 Caitlin Takota, Station Marblehead, Marblehead, Ohio. MK3 Markai Perry, Coast Guard Cutter Harriet Lane, Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. MK3 David Arcee, Station Kenosha, Kenosha, Wisconsin. MK3 Chance Carver, Aunt Jacksonville, Jacksonville Beach, Florida. MK3 Ryan Tillett, Coast Guard Cutter Cypress, Kodiak, Alaska. MK3 Killian Weber, Station Southwest Harbor, Maine. MK3 Tyson Matheny, Station Burlington, Burlington, Vermont. MK3 Parker Schuyler, Station Port Huron, Michigan. MK3 Stephen Hall, Coast Guard Cutter Tahoma, Newport, Rhode Island. MK3 Ryan Ryder, Station Milford Haven, Hudgens, Virginia. MK3 Harley Keenan, Aunt Sitka, Alaska. MK3 Stephen Veely, Station Rockland, Maine. MK3, Yahir Lugo Okendo, Coast Guard Cutter Weishi, Alameda, California. MK3, Anna Zografaki, Coast Guard Cutter Ida Lewis, Newport, Rhode Island. MK3, Lucas Frost, Station Apper Harbor, Santa Rita, Guam. MK3, Juan Asensio Batres, Sector Anchorage Engineering Support Division, Joint Base Elmendorf, Richardson, Alaska. MK3, Edwin Moore, Station Montauk, Montauk, New York. Chief Khairul Imran bin Mad Aris, Malaysian Coast Guard, Malaysia. Petty Officer Mohammed Akmal Ashraf bin Zulkifli, Malaysian Coast Guard, Malaysia. MK3, Riot Beller, Station Sabine Pass, Texas. MK3, Connor Early, Station Galveston, Texas. MK3, Christopher Michele Cuba, Coast Guard Cutter Seahawk, Virginia Beach, Virginia. MK3, Timothy Jenkins, Coast Guard Cutter Tahoma, Newport, Rhode Island. MK3, Devin Ingersoll, Station Milwaukee, Wisconsin. MK3, Sebastian Pizzini Martinez, Station Port Aransas, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the United States Coast Guard's newest machinery technicians. Congratulations. There is one final event before the conclusion of this ceremony. Following a long tradition, the MKA school class will spike their guidon at the captain's house and disband from there. Please join us as this class forms up for their final march to that location. MKA 1824, attention. Guidon bearer, retrieve the guidon. Outboard, base. We would like to thank Captain Ray, the official party, family, and friends for taking time to be with us this morning. We will now conclude the ceremony with the dismissal of the class.